So what I'm seeing in the perception by the public, the shift that I see that's significant, is started off in 2002, post 9/11, fear of weapons of mass destruction, galvanizing support for going into Iraq.
Were you scared at the time? Did you feel scared or frightened in any way?
I'm trying to recollect how I felt back then. I bought the WMD.
But were you frightened is what I'm asking. You know, when I mean, they make a big deal out of, Condoleezza said, you know, there's going to be a mushroom cloud. Did that impress you in any way, or did you say this is more, you know, crap? How did you feel about that? You know, did you think she was selling something, or did you think that
I was concerned about the biological stuff.
Yeah.
That's something that could have come up. I knew that I actually, the WMD was just part of the argument against Saddam. And the other part was, you know, fostering a democratic process where you don't have, you know, these dictatorships that are so rigid that you end up with Al-Qaeda's and violence. You know, because if the barrier to entry to the political discourse is the willingness to be imprisoned or killed or something like that, what you end up with is a violent opposition versus civil opposition.
Did you have any reservations that were based on reservations that might be, you know, that you're going to force something on people at the point of a gun? I mean, how did you think that would turn out?
I was a bit concerned. Cheney came to Connecticut in either late '02 or early '03 and met with Simmons, Congressman Simmons, and there was a bit on. So there was actually on television where they show Simmons and Cheney, and Simmons is telling Cheney, I just don't see, you know, the smoking gun with WMDs, paraphrasing, you know. So, and he's a guy who's CIA background, and he's got the real info that we don't have. You know, so how much information do I really have?
He's going to give it to you.
Yeah, right.
You can't trust anything he says.
But if he's in there, he's a Republican, and he's a former CIA, and he's questioning the WMD stuff.
Right. So you
that raised a flag, but at that point, I'm thinking,
what about law? I mean, did it occur to you that this might be a violation of law to send an army into another country?
American law probably not, because Congress had given them the green light.
What do you think the difference is between you know that the Constitution calls for a declaration of war? Why do you think they did what they did and didn't give them a declaration of war? Do you think there's any difference between what they gave them?
Well, there must be, or they would have asked for one.
Yeah. And so did he really? Do you really think that he had the authority to do what he did?
I think.
Did you think so at the time?
I just think that the nature of conflict today. I think we have been in a war for 5 years. Back then, it was perceived as being a more short-term affair.
By you?
Mission accomplished, that kind of thing.
Did you think it was going to be short?
The battle for taking over the country, I thought could be short, and it could have been short. It could have been greatly short.
You think that? Even today, you think that?
I think there were fatal flaws if they had brought in the Iraqi military.
So you think that this sort of thing is winnable then?
If you're willing to bring these people in, okay?
You do believe that?
Well, depends on you gotta go back. Let's go back to. Hold on a second.